Well, a sign of the troubled times here at Home Park. Chairman Dan Macaulay may have banned some of the local press from the ground, but they found their own way of watching this afternoon's proceedings. Concentrating on what's happening on the pitch is no easy matter at the moment, but Argyle, of course, badly in need of a win to lift the spirits in what's become a pretty depressed club. They make just the one change from the side which lost at Fulham in midweek, with Paddy Wilson coming in place of Neil Illman up front. Well, Brentford, they've yet to win on their travels, but they're sitting handily in mid-table at the moment. Now Taylor. Dennis finding Canham. Hurdle has gone on the overlap. Sheffield just punching at it. Taylor with the chance. Oh my goodness. That should have been 1-0. Well, that really was a golden opportunity. John Sheffield not coming out very confidently at all. A poor punch from him straight to Robert Taylor, who had the goal at his mercy. But somehow managed to put the ball wide. Bounced kindly for Jean. Wilson is up ahead of him. Williams making ground into the middle. John is there as well. And Wilson finds space to get a cross in. Not a bad effort this time. Williams with a header. And poor Williams almost getting the reward for some hard running from left back to get into that position. It's Argyle's best move so far. With a little layoff. Mojay. Williams is going up outside him. Using up the pace to get past Hurdle. He does, but not getting the shot in very well. Mojay. Nice little layoff. Chance for Barlow to get a shot in. Well, it was nicely teed up for him. I think Martin Barlow will be disappointed with that. He's just looking to hold it up. Now Barlow. That's a good ball for Adrian Littlejohn. Wilson is in the middle. Littlejohn will try the shot himself. Some good movement from Adrian Littlejohn. He's creating a little bit of space for himself as he cut inside. The shot just lacking a little bit in terms of power, though. Ford in possession. Now Mojay. The ball forward for Barlow. Billy making the run inside him. Jean with the layoff for Mojay. Now Littlejohn. Three players in the middle. He can deliver the cross. Oh, that wasn't the player he was aiming for. But it was nearly the result he was looking for. Oh, Hutchings putting it out for the corner in the end. A fine cross from Adrian Littlejohn. Into the right position. Drilled it in low, which is always difficult for defenders. Hutchings happy to see it go over for the corner in the end. Wilson trying to find space to turn. Getting away from Hurdle. Good ball through the middle towards Littlejohn. Goalkeeping in the end from Kevin Dearden. Mojay with the chip ahead. A chance here. Wilson with the shot. Just lacked a little bit of conviction, really, Paddy Wilson. Got himself into a good position. He was well set up by Earl Jean. Just got the feeling that he wasn't convinced he was going to score. And he was right to. He didn't. This is Rapley. Cross in towards Taylor. Call for Dennis. Sheffield having to stretch a little bit for that one. He's already on his way down, I think. The ball seemed to come to him a little slower than he thought. Possibly a little wider of him than he'd anticipated to start with. Logan with the header. There's Canham. Oh, the long shot. Oh, wasn't too far over either. Sheffield just off his line a yard or two. I think Canham had spotted that. He's going to go for the snapshot. Just a moment or two, it looks as if it might dip under the bar. Mojay. He's done well to create a little bit of space for himself. 3 in the middle. One of them is Littlejohn. Well, he holds his head, because he knows that was a good opportunity that he's squandered. Good break by Ronnie Mauger on that far touchline. He delivered the cross pretty well. And Littlejohn will know that he probably should have done a lot better with a header. Taylor looking to get it over the top. 2 men in there, and that come off the post from Marcus Bent. Oh, that was so close.
When they hit the post after Adrian Littlejohn missed his chance at the end, with 15 seconds to go, we wouldn't have come back from that, obviously. Maybe things have just turned around a little bit for us.
You badly need a lift at the club, don't you? Because you feel as if the whole place is a little depressed at the moment.
Well, you see the size of the crowd, and I feel people are saying, hang on a minute, you know, we want a football club here, we want success, so I ain't going. And that's not me talking, that is the people talking by staying away. The size of the crowd represents the mood of the people in the city. And at this moment in time, the morale of the supporters and the morale of the club would probably be, I would guess, an all-time low. It's very important that I don't get dragged into that situation, because once my morale drops and once my ambition drops for myself and for the club, then that's time for everybody to go back home.
Well, that result leaves Plymouth just 1 off the bottom as the problems pile up for Mick Jones. Burnley 2 points adrift after 7 games.